Alpha, Kilo 4, Fox Uniform, over.
Fox Uniform, Roger, Roger. And what's the name there?
Fox Uniform, Roger, Roger. And what's the name there?
The name here is Frank, Foxtrot, Romeo Alpha, November Kilo.
Give me that one more time.
Give me that one more time.
The name is Frank, Foxtrot, Romeo Alpha, November Kilo, over.
Yes, sir, Frank. I got you there. And whereabouts are you located, sir?
Yes, sir, Frank.
I am in Mooresville, North Carolina, over.
Roger, in North Carolina, sir. And what radio are you running?
Roger, in North Carolina, sir. And what radio are you running?
Well, right now I'm running an old Icon 746 Pro. 146 Pro, I'm sorry. 146 Pro, over.
Yes, sir. All right. And if you'd be interested in a setup procedure, it starts actually with being sure that you're in the 100 to 2900 transmit bandpass. Are you familiar with that?
2900 transmit bandpass. Are you familiar with that?
No, so not right now. The reason I reached out to you is I was hoping you could give me a read. I just put on the spikes and climbed up an oak tree about 90 feet, and I hung an just wondering if this thing was working at all.
Oh, yeah, she's working. I thought you might want to try to maximize your capabilities on that radio. That's what our setup procedure is all about. You can take a note on that transmit bandpass. You want to be in the 100 to 2900. When you run in those lesser modes, you start rolling off the top end of the audio capability, and there goes the neighborhood as far as articulation. You want to maximize your articulation, and so people can hear and understand what you're saying, and the only way you can do that is in that 100 to 2900. That would be the best choice for getting your articulation up to snuff. Roger?
Getting your articulation up to snuff. Roger?
Roger, Roger. Is this any better at this point?
Why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about the best thing you like about your radio, and let me listen to you.
The best thing you like about your radio, and let me listen to you.
I'm starting to lose you. Over.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. It's just, Mother Nature says you're going to ebb and flow today, so that's what we do. But we don't fade out. We haven't yet, anyway. Why don't you tell me about your antenna, your radio, and the things you like best about your radio for about 10 to 15 seconds, and let me listen to your audio.
Like best about your radio for about 10 to 15 seconds, and let me listen to your audio.
Well, Roger that. It has a 9-to-1 baling on it, and we have 133 feet of wire, and it's going from 60 feet all the way up to 95 feet. Over.
Yes, sir. I had a good copy on you there. Let's, if you would, do you know how to get to your equalization?
Do you know how to get to your equalization?
Yeah, Frank, do you know how to get to your equalization page?
Yeah, Frank, do you know how to get to your equalization page?
Yes,
All right, we want about 3 clicks treble boost additional from where you are, plus 3 clicks additional treble EQ boost from where you are. Roger, Roger. You're very mid-rangey. We want to try to get some edge on your audio. I don't have that good a copy, sir. If you increased your transmit EQ, treble EQ by 3 clicks, that would be a great deal from where you were. Roger, Roger.
That would be a great deal from where you were. Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. How is this now? I'll give you a count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I copy you, and it sounds a little bit better. Do you have any top-end EQ left? Do you have any additional treble EQ left on your equalizer?
Have any additional treble EQ left on your equalizer?
That's it. I'm as good as I can get right now.
You're maxed out. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is that a 3-band EQ?
You're maxed out. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is that a 3-band EQ?
Say again, over.
Are you running a 3-band EQ, bass, mids, and treble? A 3-band EQ, is that what you're running?
Bass, mids, and treble. A 3-band EQ, is that what you're running?
Qso 3-band.
Okay, make sure that your mid-band, your mid-frequency is flat. You don't want to boost or cut your mid-range. Always keep that mid-range EQ in the flat mode. Roger, Roger?
Keep that mid-range EQ in the flat mode. Roger, Roger?
Roger. Just wait one. I'll adjust. Okay. How is this sounding, over?
Much better, much better. It's less mid-rangey. That was the problem. I think you might have been boosting your mids. And the whole thing about an equalizer is to strike a balance from the top to the mids and the bottom to the mid. And if you punch up the mids, it's so much harder for the top and the bottom to strike a balance. So because of that, you always want to keep your mid-range EQ flat. So much so that even the modern designs of the 7300 and the 7610, they don't even put a mid-range in there. That's a fixed point, and they want you to keep that flat, and so they don't even show it. So that's the thing. Always keep that mid-range flat for striking a balance between the treble to mids and the bass to mids. Roger?
The treble to mids and the bass to mids. Roger?
Roger that. Well, I really appreciate the assistance here. I got to go away and put away this climbing gear before my wife gets home. She doesn't like the idea of me climbing trees at my age.
Yeah, mine too. I have one of those. Last time, though, I went up the tower. I don't know what happened, but I lost a shoe. And I had to come down that tower with only one shoe.
And I had to come down that tower with only one shoe.
Oh, roger that. Well, I had a set of tree spikes and a rope. I did use a safety line, but man, I climbed up there. It was like 95 feet so I could get that eye bolt up in that tree. And if she's seen me, she'd have a heart attack. I'm 69 years old, and she's not fond of me climbing anymore.
Yeah, she's the wiser one in the family. All right. Frank, 73 of that way, sir. Thanks for dropping by. If you want to hear your audio, I've got a really good copy on you for the last a few passes. So if you want to hear your radio, go to YouTube, do a call it or search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording. It will be cut number 1 in a series of 2200 Qso-Vlog aircheck recordings, and we'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
And we'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Roger that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help and assistance. Have a wonderful day. 73s, brother.
Roger, Frank. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon. Beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog Net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.